Hello, welcome back. I'm Vigdisdotter, otherwise known as Erin. I actually got my very first question in the comments of my channel. The question was, what was my proudest moment? I'm assuming this is in reference to my being a witch and practicing witchcraft. That being the case, I would have to say it was my first time doing a group working. For whatever reason, I apparently was the one designated to be the leader, such as it was, for the group of us. There was a grand total of 4 ladies involved, and we were doing a working to get a rapist caught. He had been terrorizing the women of my city, and it had been going on far too long. Since there was no other recourse, the cops were stumped. We decided that we would do a working to get him caught. I knew the theory of what I was doing. I read all kinds of books. So yeah, I basically jumped in the deep end. And I headed this working, which it's really hard to put into words exactly what happened. There was the aspecting of a deity involved, and that was all kinds of interesting. Very effective, but I probably wouldn't try that again unless I was really, really desperate. The end result of this was we did get him caught. He was caught within 3 days of our working. And not only that, but for, oh geez, I don't know, there was 3 other rapists caught the same day, all within probably 50 miles of my town. So whether or not those were related, I couldn't tell you. If they were related, I have to say that that's not really something to be proud of. That would be an indicator of a sloppy working. But yes, that would definitely be my proudest moment. It was the moment when I understood that I could do this. Not only could I do this, but I could facilitate others doing it. So that would be my moment. And this makes for a lovely segue into the discussion I want to have on social media workings. I hate them. I hate them with an unabiding passion. And the reason I hate them is because they are sloppy, they are messy, and they don't get anything effective done. And yeah, it's pet peeve. Definitely a pet peeve. Trying really hard not to swear here. So the reason why social media workings don't work is very simple. And that is, to have an effective working, you must have a single focus. Everyone involved has to share that single focus. As soon as you have multiple focuses, foci, I don't know, you are going to have a mess, as you have energies trying to do all kinds of different things and clashing in the effort. That's the number one reason why I don't think social media workings are worthwhile, worth any energy, worth ever trying. Just don't. If you want to do group workings, stick to people you know. Stick to people you have an understanding with, who you can communicate with. That would be your best bet, I think. Now, here's an interesting thought. it is highly, highly unlikely that any social media working would ever actually cause anything to happen, even unintentionally. That said, in the last two years, I guess, there's been a lot of social media workings about praying for the earth, sending the earth loving, healing energy, and all sorts of things of that nature. There's been workings about bringing about global change, and there's been workings about cleaning up the environment, and so on and so on and so on. And a small part of me in the back of my mind thinks, what if COVID-19, yes, I have crows on the brain. What if COVID-19 is the result of all those unfocused wants and wishes and intentions? Because we're getting global change, honey. We are seeing the environment cleaned up because no one dares go outside. So maybe the next time someone says it's all about intention, maybe remember what possibly all that intention actually accomplished. It's not a good thing. It's really not a good thing at all. It is quite detrimental, and personally, I am hoping that there is going to be some serious social change that comes out of this current lockdown and COVID-19, and people might realize that, hey, there's got to be a better way to make this all work. I really do hope so. I'm not that optimistic. I wish I was, and a long time ago I probably would have been, but these days I'm not that optimistic. So I hope I answered the question, and I hope I made a valid point about the evils of social media group workings. And on that note, I will say good night. Take care. Bye.